I'm Tyra Johnson with the I Love Memphis blog, and you're watching Live at 9.
Good morning on this Tuesday, September 24th. Welcome to Live at 9, where Memphis comes alive. Along with your top news, weather with Todd Demers, and trending topics and coffee with Corey. Here's a look at our guest lineup. Today, we're bringing you some of Memphis's most famous, along with stories that will inspire and educate. Members of Memphis's first supergroup are here to chat and perform. Founding members Bill Cunningham and Gary Talley receive a Beale Street note on the Walk of Fame, and we're going to finish the hour with an amazing tribute to Memphis music legends, the Box Tops. But first, University of Memphis educators will share how Memphis is leading the way in agricultural research. Next, we'll sit down with Sista to Sista Executive Director Tricia Henderson and Ethnos Coffee Roasters CEO and owner Tina Tatum to learn about their powerful partnership that's transforming lives. Then Katsuki and Media's Larry Robinson and Krista Scott will give us an exclusive look at the new Grow Tennessee channel, which celebrates black farmers and agriculture. But first, be sure to record our show so you never miss an episode, and connect with us online at our website, liveat9.tv. That's also our handle on social media. Topping the news here at 9, the Memphis Area Transit Authority could see more changes when it comes to bus routes and fares. MATA's board is scheduled to meet this afternoon. In January 2023, the board adopted a resolution to introduce a new best value fare policy and on-demand fare. However, no start date was established for that, and now the board must decide if those changes will begin November 3rd. The proposal includes implementing a $2 fare on fixed route bus and on-demand services. Board members will weigh another resolution that eliminates 7 routes, as well as reduced frequency on several additional routes. That meeting is set for 3:30 this afternoon. Shelby County Commissioners signed off on a funding request from the sheriff Monday, but Sheriff Floyd Bonner's agency will not receive all the money he had asked for. Earlier this month, the sheriff told commissioners he needed more than $15 million for emergency repairs at the county jail. Yesterday, the Daily Memphian reported that the sheriff's office upped that total to more than $16 million, but county commissioners only approved $10 million to make the repairs. The commission told the sheriff's office they will have to come up with the remaining $6.4 million. Testimony is expected to continue in the trial of one Memphis man charged with killing rapper Young Dolph in 2021. Justin Johnson's trial started Monday and included testimony from the second suspect charged in this deadly shooting. Cornelius Smith told jurors that he and Johnson, that you see there, shot and killed Young Dolph after the brother of rapper Yo Gotti put a $100,000 hit on Young Dolph. Justin Johnson, you see there, faces charges of murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and being a felon in possession of a gun. That there is Smith, his face hidden. He also faces murder and conspiracy charges. No word if he has a plea deal. A third suspect, Hernandez Govan, is accused of arranging the shooting. Govan has pleaded not guilty to charges of first-degree murder and conspiracy. A fourth suspect is charged in connection with this case and took a plea deal on charges of being an accessory after the fact. Jamarcus Johnson has not been sentenced. Young Dolph walked inside Makita's Cookies November 17, 2021 with his brother Marcus Thornton. Less than a minute later, a white Mercedes there pulled up outside the business, and 2 people got out of the car and started shooting. From the witness stand yesterday, Smith identified himself and Justin Johnson. These are pictures of the surveillance video. Johnson's attorney told the jury in opening statements that they should not trust Smith's testimony because he was just trying to save himself. But there's no word if the DA's office has entered into a plea agreement of any kind with Smith. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. 5 after the hour, time now to head on over to weather expert Todd Demers. Going to check on the forecast. It was so overcast when I woke up this morning. I still thought it was night.
It is. Oh my goodness. And now we have some clearing skies. My question to you is, did you notice any of the northerly breezes kicking in this morning? Did it feel any cooler yet to you?
No, just humid.
Okay, that's going to change throughout the course of the day. So by the time you head on out to lunch, you're going to start noticing the north and northeasterly winds bringing the humidity down, bringing the temperatures down. All of a sudden, we're back under the sunshine here across the area. But let me just share with you what's going on across the area. And we've talked about this for the past few days. A cold front moving through the area, triggering a few showers from overnight, but more importantly, returning a west and northwesterly flow across the area. And that's what's going to go a long way towards making it feel a bit more comfortable to be out and about. Storm Tracker 3S is finding some isolated showers across the area. One right now, let's see, this is just south of Bells, Tennessee, just outside of Wellwood. This is by no means heavy or severe. The big story today will be temperatures, and we're still holding in the low and mid 70s across the area. And when you start throwing in a northerly breeze that's taking the humidity down, it'll certainly feel a lot more comfortable. So it is indeed cold front day, partly sunny with these northerly winds, and by turning cooler, you're going to have to watch the 7-day to better understand the whole turning cooler part of the equation. A few showers today across the area, but the rain chances are less than 30%. Not that bad of a day to get the car washed today or tomorrow. But by the time we get to Thursday and Friday, it's going to be a totally different story, because by then we're looking at some increased rain chances. So we need to talk about those rain chances and what's going on in the Gulf of Mexico and whether or not that could have an impact on our weather here in the Mid-South. I'll have much more on that coming up in the 7-day in just a moment.
The University of Memphis is bringing together a variety of experts for agriculture research that could have an impact on the future of food and other industries. It's on everyone's mind, right? Groceries are so expensive, and we kind of want to grow our own stuff or figure out how to get it better, right? The Institute for Agricultural and Conservation Research and Education is led by Dr. Jennifer Mandel, along with co-director Dr. Sean Brown, both here to give us some insight into this program and how it impacts us. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, this is top of mind. Dr. Mandel, could you just talk about what it is that makes this program you're doing so significant?
Yeah, so our society is facing a lot of challenges. We're losing biodiversity, the climate is changing, and population growth is growing. And so all of these things put pressure on our agriculture systems and our environment. So ACRE is really here to tackle those pressing questions that are at the intersection of agriculture and conservation.
And we are literally in the most perfect location for all of this. We have the farmland, we have logistics. So if you could tell me, Dr. Brown, how is the Institute bringing together all of the parties, and who are they?
Absolutely. So we've got a lot of community buy-in from government officials, from the city, from the state, from industry. You know, Memphis has a strong history of agricultural research, and the work that we're doing is really trying to push this into the future and make it a really nice, sustainable, and sort of powerful force for pushing the narrative forward in agriculture in Memphis.
Yeah, you think of, you know, farmers in their fields, but then you're like, oh, there's this tech thing looming. Okay, so Dr. Mandel, explain the research you're going to be doing and how technology is involved in all that.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing a lot of biotechnology, conservation and soil health research, ag tech.
What health research?
Soil health.
Oh,
yeah,
ooh,
soil health.
yeah.
So our soils are what make our plants grow, right? So farmers are really charged with taking care of the soil, not just the plants. So we think about things like biodiversity and the nutrients of the soil. So all that's really important. So bringing new tech to be able to measure that, monitor it, and help farmers and help the businesses do better.
Can you explain that? What do you do with the information? How do you parse it out to the farmers?
Yeah, so we do a lot of sequencing of the biodiversity that's in the soil. That's sort of Sean's expertise. And then we do a lot of sort of genetics with the plants, understanding how we can grow them better, more efficiently, use less water, make them more nutritious.
Okay, now let's talk about the funding from the U of M.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've been fortunate to have a lot of support, both from the administration at the University of Memphis, from some grant research that we've recently gotten. We're continuing searching out funding to push this sort of initiative forward.
Yeah, we received a grant from the Delta Regional Authority recently to basically develop a plan to diversify the crops that we grow. So we grow a lot of corn, cotton, and soybean here, but we want to grow a lot more fruits and vegetables here in this region. And then the plan also includes some funds to develop new K through 12 STEM, agri-STEM programming for our students.
Wow, and Dr. Brown, can you just kind of walk us through what this is going to just look like in real life as far as what you're doing?
Right. So a lot of it, well, a lot of it, you know, we're scientists, and so
I know.
we work on it in a couple of different ways, but we're developing sort of tools and strategies that we can use to then provide farmers and industry information that they can use to make their own practices more efficient. And so a lot of this, we're going to be, you know, doing this in a multi-part way where we're doing the research, but we're also working with the students. We're working with K through 12, our undergraduate students at University of Memphis, to really try to develop the next generation of you know, high-paying agriculture workers who want to stay in Memphis.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. And what do you want the community to know about this program as we close out?
Yeah, so we want them to know we're here. We're raising awareness at this agriculture conservation sort of intersection. We've got new programming at the universities, so students can enroll in an interdisciplinary minor called Ag Studies, so they can get their biology degree and an Ag Studies degree, and you know, really look out for the next things that we're going to be doing. Lots of partnerships with the local sort of universities here, as well as the nonprofits. So yeah, we're really excited.
Well, we sure need you. So go to acre.memphis.edu to learn more about this and any kind of events or programming coming up. We really appreciate this work, and I mean, literally feeding us. So thank you.
Cool. Thank you.
And there is more Live at 9 ahead this morning. Coming up, a look at some of the best kitchen gadgets on the market right now. Yeah, they did a good job, didn't they? That was their health here. Okay, anyway. Some coffee talk also with Ethnos Coffee Roasters and the Prophet's Sister to Sister. Stay with us. Welcome back, and thanks for staying with us this morning here on Live at 9. Weather expert Todd Demers is tracking our forecast on this Tuesday. Heading over to him to get that update. Hey, Todd.
And good morning once again, Kanji. We have a lot to talk about when it comes to the weather today. It's not just the cold front, it's not just the northerly winds or the cooler air, but what's going to happen down in the Gulf of Mexico? And could that impact our weather here in the Mid-South? The views from the Gold Strike Skyview camera network still showing the partly sunny skies across the area, but very little in the way of additional rainfall as this cold front has been working its way through the area. Most of the rain has been up to our north or back down to our south, but most of us are now just getting ready to enjoy the return of the northerly breezes, the cooler and the drier air that'll be pushing into the area. So for now, it is very, very quiet across the Mid-South. Our high hit 89 yesterday. We're probably going to be a lot closer to the average high of 84 throughout the course of this afternoon. And then temperatures will be dropping below the norm storms as we make our way through the rest of the week. The winds are already in the process of changing direction most of the overnight hours, and while you were sleeping, they were from the south and southwest. Right now, the winds out of the west will eventually become more northwesterly as the remnants of this cold front continue to push across the area. You can watch as we take you hour by hour throughout the day, and the bulk of any additional rainfall looks like it'll be forming a little bit closer to the Tennessee River across West Tennessee and northeastern Mississippi. Our temperatures holding mainly in the low to mid 80s, and then for this evening and overnight, you can really see how that north and northwesterly flow is going to come alive. And while there is a slight chance for showers overnight, I'm not overly concerned about it. I really think temperatures will be the big story at daybreak when we drop down into the lower 60s, and your Wednesday is actually looking very, very pleasant. Sunshine, northerly breezes, temperatures struggling to get out of the 70s throughout the course of the afternoon. So that's going to be some really good news for tomorrow morning. Go Jim Go time, right? So the cold fronts through the area. You can see the heavier rain to our south and southeast, and then we turn our attention to what's likely to become Tropical Storm Helene before this day is over with, and then Hurricane Helene making landfall in Florida probably Thursday evening. You know, we've been watching the system over the past couple of days as the computer models continue to show it moving towards the north and strengthening. The bigger question is what happens after it makes landfall, and where is it going to end up? Well, many of the computer models are taking this storm system, and even though it's going to be a Category 1 storm by early tomorrow, it may actually make landfall as a Category 3 storm with up to 115-mile-an-hour winds, and the remnants of that storm now likely to kind of curve back around through parts of the Mid-South, which is why our weather will remain a little bit on the unsettled side heading into the weekend and beyond. But not severe weather, okay? That'll be the tail end of that storm system. A few showers can't be ruled out today. Then the temperatures really start to cool down. Beautiful day for tomorrow. Thursday and Friday will offer some elevated chances for scattered showers as we head into the weekend. But look at all of these temperatures in the 70s for highs and 60s for overnight lows. Hanging around for a while as we get ready to flip the page on the calendar. We'll be watching that storm in the Gulf of Mexico very carefully.
From after-school activities to late nights at the office, getting dinner on the table can be a hassle, and picking up that to go can become costly. Karen Fursell and Jacob Palmer are standing by with the top kitchen gadgets to help you save time and money in this week's epic discounts from consumer resource bestreviews.com.
Hi, I'm Karen Fursell, and this is Jacob Palmer, and we are here from bestreviews.com. Be sure to take out your phone and scan that QR code. We are ready to unlock some great deals. We're going to scan, shop, and save. Today, we're talking about kitchen gadgets that are going to save time and money. Tell us about Popco.
So this is a really cool product because it combines a few really popular trends right now. Number one, it allows you to create your own popcorn recipe, but do it in the microwave. So it combines some of the coolest elements of being able to buy your popcorn from the store, but also you have that customization in terms of what you're putting in your food and what you end up eating.
And so much healthier, and it's silicone and it collapses, so that's really great. The next are food huggers, and that's going to help you save leftover food in cans or even fresh food.
And what's great about Food Hugger is that they create a bunch of different varieties so you can make sure that you aren't wasting across the board. We love the can hugger because, you know, you don't always need everything when you pop open that can,
Right.
And this allows you to be able to save it safely.
Perfect, and it's a really good eco solution, for sure. Okay, next is snap and strain for pasta.
And it does literally what its name is. You snap it onto the pot or anything that you're boiling, and then you can use it and save yourself a use of the colander by pouring that right into the sink, and it's a really, really cool product.
That's amazing. And then the final one, which is a hit on set, is Honeybee, and that's a huge solution for honey or syrup.
And we love it for a few reasons because it's beautiful, number one, in how it sets up on your counter, but then it also functions beautifully because all you do is pick it up, you fill it up with honey or maple syrup, you put it into your dish, and then you can place it right back onto that glass holder so you make sure there's no mess on the counters.
No mess. That's it. That's really important to moms. All right, everybody, take out your phone, scan that QR code, and unlock these great deals and get ready to scan, shop, and save.
And Best Reviews is owned by our parent company. You can find more on the products and where to buy them on our website, liveat9.tv. And once you are there, just click on the Marketplace tab and then Epic Discounts. Coming up here, a powerful partnership brewing right here in the Bluff City. How a nonprofit that transforms the lives of women is serving up a new effort thanks to a local roaster. Coffee lovers unite. You now have an opportunity to buy a Bluff City brew and give to a Memphis-based nonprofit. Ethnos Coffee Roasters is the only female-owned coffee roaster in the greater Memphis area. Who knew? And Sista to Sista is a group led by a woman working to transform the lives of other women. To learn more about their coffee collab, we are live with the nonprofit's executive director, Tricia Henderson, and the CEO and owner of Ethnos Coffee Roasters, Tina Tatum. Hi, ladies.
Hi, Conchi.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Tricia, talk about, let's just start where it all begins. What is the work that Sista to Sista does?
Okay, Sista to Sista is a nonprofit organization. We help women get off the streets, women who are addicted to drugs and alcohol. We provide a drop-in center. Drop-in centers where they come 3 days a week. They have a meal. They can do their laundry. We help them go to rehab and detox centers.
Wow, and it's really hard to make that connection because it costs so much. Then there's insurance and all these things. So you're stepping in a very important place. And Tina, if you could talk about how Ethnos Coffee came about and how you guys are connecting.
Right. So we function and we import coffee, right? Green coffee. We roast it. We distribute it to other coffee shops as well as retail organizations. But we have several female farms. So my hope was to develop relationships where we're doing more direct trade. We get money in the hands of the women who are doing the work in these nations around the world. So we're female farmed. We import it, female roast. And then my heart was like, what can we do now to benefit women in Memphis? And we have background in anti-human trafficking work, discovered Sista to Sista and Tricia and the great work that they're doing, hands like hands and feet on the streets, reaching women, transitionally getting them off the street, getting them to long-term care in your safe houses. And so $1 per bag that is sold goes back to their work. So throughout the entire supply chain, it's benefiting women on the farm. We're an entrepreneurship organization in Memphis, female owned, and then benefiting women in Memphis because we need help in Memphis.
Yes, this is literally the perfect collaboration. And can you talk about what this will mean for your nonprofit?
Well, we don't have a lot of, we're funded through monthly donors, and it's a great collaboration. And we're so grateful for it because Every dime, every penny counts. Every penny counts.
Can you just talk about maybe a moment or maybe a woman that went through your program that really stands out to you?
We have several women that have come through the program. Well, it's not really a program. We are a step from the streets because the women come from the streets. They come directly to us, and we help them to go to the next phase of their lives. And so we've had several women to come to the drop-in center to get food, clothes, and just get the help that we offer, and they're reunited with families. They have graduated programs.
Really? Okay. And so if you could also talk to me about why this meant so much to just have all women having their hands on this.
Right. Well, oftentimes in many industries, women are oftentimes underpaid, underrecognized, and especially in the nations of the earth that we're dealing with. Right now, our female farms are in Guatemala, Brazil, and China. So for a female to be operating and producing at the level that they are in China, in a nation that really suppresses women, we felt like it was super important to let our customer base know that there are women who are involved all along the supply chain. So we just wanted to empower women. Our head roaster is a man, and then our support roaster and our assistant roaster is a female. I roast, and so we were just really excited about letting Memphis know, letting the world know that we're a local organization, but from farm to cup, and then letting our cup overflow in Memphis to reach more lives is just really important to us and at the heart of the mission of what we exist to do.
You know, trafficking is really top of mind right now. You know, you have P. Diddy, right, who is now indicted and accused of trafficking. What, you know, and just really when you think about Memphis, we're a logistics area, so trafficking is actually something that we need to pay attention to. Can you both, as we come to a close, just talk about what you want the community to know about trafficking and what you want people to know about engaging with your program?
Trafficking can be so subtle. It's not always just out front and in your face. It can be so subtle. What I want people to know about our program is that we're basically the only drop-in center in the city of Memphis, and it began with me being delivered from the streets because I too struggle with addiction. I struggled with addiction for 22 years, and I've been free for 14 years, and so it's a passion. It's a passion of mine.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah. Also, what I'd like people to know specifically about trafficking is no, it doesn't always look like what it looks like. It's not always the girls on the strip walking the street. We have people and children who are trafficked to supply their parents' drug addiction. You know, we have people there's familia trafficking where families are doing this, and so it is a real thing. And we want women to be seen. So if what we can do is, as we reach the women, to let them know that they have value. They're not an object. We're not objectifying them, and I think that's why you didn't share a specific name in person. We don't want to reshare a story to re-objectify, but we want to know that they have intrinsic value being created by God, and that they're worthy to get out of that lifestyle, and God has more for them.
Thank you for helping me to understand how to tell this story in real time, and thank you, Sista to Sista, Ethnos Coffee. We appreciate what you're doing for the community.
Thank you so much, Connie.
Thank you.
Coming up, a new way to tune into the world around you and learn about the agricultural industry right here in our area, how one group is planting the seeds on television to help grow Tennessee. We'll explain next.
We're back on Live at 9. Now, here's Kanji.
A new platform will emerge for the agricultural industry later this week. Kadzukian Media Group is launching the Grow Tennessee Network, which is a video streaming platform. To learn more about the program and details on why you should tune in, we are live with Larry Robinson and Krista Scott from Kadzukian. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us.
Wow, what a venture. I mean, tell us about this, Larry. Where did this come from? What was the inspiration?
So we moved out to Agri Center probably about 3 years ago, and I got just really inundated with a lot of agriculture. And I said, wait a minute, they need a better way of sharing these stories. So we created an OTT platform where we're going to be broadcasting via Apple TV, Roku, all the various connected TVs, and you can download the app on iOS, and so it's really allowing them to be ubiquitous with agriculture information.
And you're in good company, so let's tell her. Okay, you were my producer, so we actually worked together for like years. So when she walked in, I was like, yes. Okay, so you're helping to put this out. Talk about that.
Yes, I'm actually producing. We have 4 series on the network. All in the Farmily, which is hosted by Bobby and Dravia Rich with Black Seeds Urban Farms, focusing on Black producers, growers, and farmers, which will release on Thursday. This is our first series, yay. And then the next series that we'll release is hosted by John Butler, who is the head of Ag Center. It's called Making in Memphis, focused on ag business. And then in the next year, we're working on 2 other series, Growing the Next Gen, which is 3 teenagers looking at where ag is going. And then our last series is Jade Clark is our host. She is a food scientist, and it's literally farm to table.
Everybody
eats. Where does your food come from?
Yeah.
Wow. Why did you feel that it was important for Kadzukian to tell this story?
Well, I mean, we like to say we like to add a little swag to ag. Because, I mean, one of the things we had with Charlie Hatcher, and shout out to Charlie Hatcher, who's the Commissioner of Agriculture for the state of Tennessee. I said, you know, one of the things we have to do is decouple slavery with agriculture.
Right, sharecropping.
All that.
Yeah.
I mean, the row crops, all that kind of puts Black people in a state of mind. So what I said, look, let us add a little flavor to this. Let us make it cool to be involved with agriculture, from sustainable living to what you're eating, you know, because what we eat, you know, is who we are. And so I believe that it was necessary for us to have a better lens, a better narrative around agriculture. And we're storytellers, so that's what we do.
And so, Krista, explain just kind of the formatting of what we'll see. Will we see cameras kind of going out into different farming,
Definitely. So with the series that premieres on Thursday, specifically a lot of urban farms, because what we're seeing in the Black communities in these food deserts, that they're taking it upon themselves and they're taking blighted land and they're growing on it and growing to share in the community to feed everyone. I also want to mention that we were fortunate enough to do these series thanks to the Department of Agriculture, the Tennessee Department of Ag.
Yeah,
right.
They put a lot of resources behind it. So we're going to be doing some great things with agriculture. So
this is so exciting. I cannot wait to see this episode on Thursday. Stream via Grow TN. There's an app, or you can go to shows.kadzukian.com and look for the Grow Tennessee Network there. Thanks so much for going into places that have not been discovered up to now. And coming up, a pair of Memphis music legends set to be honored in the Bluff City later today. Find out what this recognition means to 2 of the founding members of the Box Tops. That's next. The Box Tops first hit the charts in 1967 with a song called The Letter. Nearly 60 years later, the group from Memphis, Tennessee will be honored along the iconic Beale Street. Founding members Bill Cunningham and Gary Talley are here with us this morning ahead of the big ceremony slated for later today. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Wow. So Bill, talk about how the Box Tops formed.
Well, the recording was going on, and one band was called the DeVilles, and when we came in and joined one by one, we were the DeVilles, the new DeVilles. But eventually, when The Letter, our first single, was released, we looked and found out the DeVilles name was already registered, so we had to change names. And everybody fought to try to come up with a name, and nobody could. And I swear, somebody just said, let's just have people mail in box tops with names on them and stuff. And someone said, oh, let's just use box tops. And I thought, oh, that's a terrible name. But that's what we did.
And here we are, right?
Well, once The Letter became #1, it actually sounded pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, and you guys still perform today?
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, we got back, you know, Alex Chilton, our lead singer, passed in 2010. And then we didn't play at all for 6 years. And then we just decided to try it again in 2016.
Wow.
And so we've been playing regularly again since 2016.
That's always fascinating to me. You know, I look at, like, you know how band members fight, and then I look at, like, the Rolling Stones, and they did it for so long.
Yeah.
How do you guys...
Well, Bill and I just had a fight right before.
Really?
Just
Ooh,
backstage.
We made up, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what it meant to be Memphis's first supergroup. That's, I mean, what? Yeah.
I never thought of us as that.
That's an interesting question. I've seen written, and it's a statistical thing, so it means nothing because you can lie with statistics any way you want. But reportedly, we were the first Memphis-born artist to have a #1 record, and that includes, you know, Elvis came from Tupelo, Jerry Lee came from Faraday, Louisiana. Everybody came from somewhere else, but all the original Box Tops were born and raised in Memphis.
Wow. So then, I mean, speaking of that, how does that feel? You know, you're going to have a note, right, on Beale Street. What does that feel like, knowing that?
Well, it's a great honor because we think about all the people that have come before us, you know, Elvis and Jerry Lee Lewis and Booker T and the MGs and all these people just who were our heroes, musical heroes growing up, and being there beside them is just, it's just a great honor. It's a big thrill.
Yeah, I tend to think, and we were inducted a few years back into the Memphis Music Hall of Fame as well. And I have to say, these honors that are bestowed on us by our own hometown mean a lot more to me than any Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or anything else like that.
Well, I can hear the paparazzi cameras. What's the day, you know, here in the studio, but what's the day going to look like for you guys, and also the, you know, just the note, and what are you going to do today?
What are you going to do today?
You know, this is odd. I'm going to be an honorary duck master over at the Peabody.
Wow, that's at 5 o'clock, right?
Well, no, it's at 11.
Sorry, yeah, the 11.
Coming down. And then, of course, we're going to do the 5 o'clock thing at the Rum Boogie Cafe, which everybody's invited to. And they're going to do a little ceremony, and we're going to play. We have the whole band here, and we're going to play 3 or 4 songs and maybe have a jam session and have a good time.
I love it. Thank you so much for coming on. This is a very important day, and I'm honored that you would spend a moment of that with us here on the Red Couch.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
Glad to be here.
All right, the Box Tops. And we've got more Live at 9 headed your way. Changes to the Memphis Grizzlies lineup ahead of the start of their training camp, plus just in time for spooky season. If ghost hunting is your thing, we have just the contest for you. That's coming up in Coffee with Corey.
Time for Coffee with Corey, brewed in part by Kroger.
Hey, Corey, how's it going?
How are you doing today?
Great.
Happy
I'm great.
Tuesday.
Yes.
So good morning and good morning, everyone. We are going to start off talking sports. We love talking about the Memphis Grizzlies, but this one's kind of sad, right? So the Memphis Grizzlies have reportedly waived point guard Derrick Rose. Well, Rose, a 16-year NBA veteran, signed a 2-year deal with the Memphis Grizzlies last June. The hometown favorite, of course, is also known for taking the Memphis Tigers to the national title game back in 2008. I was there. He went on to be drafted first overall in the 2008 NBA draft by the Chicago Bulls. Rose spent just one season with the Memphis Grizzlies, playing in 24 games. His season was cut short, though, after the team elected to give him time to recover from lower back and right groin injury. The Athletic reports that Rose will now enter NBA free agency. The veteran point guard will turn 36 years old this October.
Wow, it's hard to have that kind of staying power in this industry.
But I feel like he can do it. If it's anybody, like Derrick Rose really takes care of his body. I mean, I know he's had some injuries. We totally understand that. But he goes through this whole routine and ritual that he does to make sure that his body is right and ready to go. Of course, we love him and would love for him to stay, but we also know that if you got to do what's best for you. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Health comes first. Health is the wealth.
Health is wealth.
Yeah.
Seriously, it really is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big statement. It truly is. Health is wealth. Okay, so if you have a Ring door camera and you believe that your house is haunted, well, $100,000 could be yours. What? Right? Okay, so Ring's Great Ghost Search invites users to catch some paranormal activity on camera, then share it. So from supernatural floating orbs, spirits, unexplained shadows, to family and friends, to dressed up in their best costume, Ring wants to see it. So to enter the contest, you can share your video clips from your doorbell camera by logging into your Ring account. The competition ends November 1st or when 5,000 entries are received.
That's fake right there.
You think it is?
Fake. I mean, just come on. It's somebody's flashlight.
Yeah, but I think sometimes the light hits something just right, and then you think, oh my goodness. But it's just natural things that happen. Ooh,
so
what?
I mean, I am not saying I know anything because like yes or no, right? However, I happen to be in a Memphis place that's known for ghosts.
Okay.
And so, I take pictures. My sisters were in town and we're like, oh, look at all the orbs. But you know what? I think it was really just dust. You know what I mean? Like big fat dust that was like
Could
zoomed.
Ghosts be
it's a dusty
dust particles?
Maybe. Maybe so. It is spooky season. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm saying I don't know. It's like this beyond that I don't know. But I think that was dust. But I won't name the place.
Okay. Okay, so wrestling fans are in a treat next month. So the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff marching musical machine of the Mid-South Band made a huge announcement over social media this weekend. They have been invited to perform at the WWE after the band went viral for performing the theme song of champion Cody Rhodes during their game against the Razorbacks in August. So the M4 band, of course, are no stranger to the national stage. They have performed at the Southern Heritage Classic here in Memphis, of course. And in 2008, they marched in the inaugural parade of President Barack Obama. Well, you can catch them on October 5th, which, if you don't know, is the best day ever, according to Jenna, who is our producer, because it is her birthday. Oh. But the event is going to be in Atlanta, Georgia, at the WWE's Bad Blood event. October 5th is Jenna's birthday.
She literally has in the script,
Georgia,
best
watching the
day
UABA
ever.
BP band play. That is so cool. So a bunch of wrestling fans, WWE, that's a big event, and more so to have your band be invited because they saw you on social media. Cody Rhodes saw them on social media. It's just like, I want to walk out to that music. And the walkout is such a big deal. So this is a big thing. So I can't wait to get video of that and have it shown back like after October 5th. We'll have that for you because that's going to be like the coolest experience. Walkouts are a big deal these days. Well, people walking out to WE, Morgan Wallen, you had Peyton Manning walking out with him because he was over in Knoxville this weekend. Walkouts are a big deal, more so, bigger like performance for WWE.
Right.
Excited about.
Yeah, I mean, it's like football games, right, and like boxing.
It's
all
a big
the
deal,
things.
yeah. So
all the things.
Have them walk out to that.
October 5th.
October 5th.
Best day ever in the script.
Happy early birthday, Jenna.
Happy early birthday, Jenna. There is more Live at 9 to come, produced by our very own Jenna after this short break.
I love that.
Time now is almost 9:52. Welcome back, everyone, to Live at 9. Across the Mid-South today, we're looking at partly sunny skies behind our latest cold front. The big story with this cold front is that it brought a few stray showers overnight, but now it's bringing in some north and northwesterly winds over the next 24 hours or so, and that's going to be going a long way towards helping to bring our temperatures back down across the area. 75 currently. You see the winds have already begun to shift. Earlier this morning, they were from the south and southwest. Now they're from the west, and as the afternoon and evening wear on, you'll notice more north and northwesterly winds. A comfortably cool evening ahead, and then for tomorrow, we're going to start the day with mid and upper 60s and see those temperatures remaining on the cool side throughout the morning hours. Right around 70, sunshine, north winds, all of that within the next 24 hours or so, and most temperatures will hold in the 70s throughout the course of the afternoon tomorrow. So the frontal boundary is moving through, taking with it the majority of the rain. Our attention is now going to be focused on the developing storm system that will soon be known as Tropical Storm Helene. It's expected to make landfall as a powerful hurricane, maybe even a Category 3. That's going to happen Thursday evening right around the Big Bend area of Florida. The bigger question is what happens after it makes landfall? Some computer models are trying to bring it back in our direction, bringing with it some of that rainfall. But right now, I don't think we're going to be looking at any severe weather out of that storm system. It just bears watching because, as you can see, when it makes landfall, 115-mile-an-hour winds, then it'll quickly weaken as it moves off towards the west and maybe brings us some cloud cover. But the bulk of the rain is going to be down here across the south and southeast as that storm system moves through the area. Here it is on the 7-day. Our cold front today with the north winds and a few showers remaining possible. Tomorrow's weather is looking fantastic. Isolated showers are back Thursday and Friday, some elevated rain chances across the area. And as we make our way towards the weekend, temperatures remaining below normal for us for this time of year. As we flip the page on the calendar, Kanji, it's going to be very nice right on into next week.
Looking forward to that, Todd. Thank you. Ellen DeGeneres says her new comedy special will be her last, and a documentary reveals first-hand accounts of the October 7th terror attack on an international music festival in Israel. Christian Benavides has your Eye on Entertainment report.
I'm never going to be the person that I was before the 7th of October.
The film We Will Dance Again tells the true stories of more than a dozen survivors of the October 7th, 2023 Hamas terror attack on the International Nova Music Festival. That attack against Israel prompted the start of the war in Gaza.
It just felt so right to go and to talk about it and to try to get my story out there, especially speaking in English. It feels like I can really get other people to understand and to connect with what happened to me.
I-10's eyewitness account and others are woven together with footage they recorded themselves and footage recovered from cameras worn by Hamas. We Will Dance Again streams on Paramount Plus today.
All right, well, let me catch up on what's been going on with me since you saw me last.
Ellen DeGeneres returns to stand-up comedy for the first time in 6 years in her new Netflix special, For Your Approval.
Oh, yeah, I got kicked out of show business.
DeGeneres, who ended her talk show in 2022 following allegations of the production being a toxic workplace, says this comedy special is her last. For Your Approval streams today. And mark your calendars, the 78th Tony Awards is returning to New York City's Radio City Music Hall on June 8th. CBS will air the show live. That's your Eye on Entertainment. Christian Benavides, CBS News.
We'd like to thank you for watching Live at 9. Join WREG tomorrow for a day of excitement and community pride. News Channel 3's Zanetta Lowe and Jarita Patterson are going to send Chief Meteorologist Tyler Eliason and Team Go Jim Go off in style for this year's ride. So tune in tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. as WREG News Channel 3 begins its annual campaign to raise money for Le Bonheur Children's Hospital. It is a worthy cause. There will be music, food, and so much more. So don't miss the Team Go Jim Go kickoff special starting right here tomorrow at 9 a.m. We want to hear from you. Email your segment ideas to liveat9@wreg.com. Also be sure to visit our website to catch up on any shows or segments that you may have missed. It is liveat9.tv. Until then, have a great day. Appreciate you watching.